So here we are at Bighorn Ridge Disc Golf Course in Big Sky, Montana. Now before we get going into this video a whole lot, a little heads up, got up here pretty late in the day, so I want to apologize in advance for some of the footage here. The sun was kind of shining right at the camera, so there's a couple little blinding spots that I didn't notice, but you know, it is what it is and we'll just deal with it. And for the most part, you'll still get a really good idea of exactly what to expect if you ever want to go and throw up here at Bighorn Ridge in Big Sky, Montana. So as you can see, we just start right here at hole 1 off the parking lot. It's just a dead head straight to hole 1. There's a little practice basket there at hole 1, I'm sure you noticed. Pretty much just kind of runs, hole 1 and 2 pretty much runs right alongside this bottom of this mountain. And then as we start getting into all the other holes, we're going to be getting into some seriously changing elevations and a lot of trees and a few little open areas and stuff like that. But a very well designed course in my opinion. The nice thing about this is there's a couple of different options that you can throw this course at. You'll notice that on the signs there's a couple of different locations for the start pads. So if you're more of an advanced thrower, then you can definitely go to those advanced start pads. In this video, I just kept it pretty basic and we just pretty much stuck with the basic holes, the start pads where the signs are located. Again, there's some further distance pads for our starting tees for the more advanced players. If you want to check those out, they're very well labeled on each hole sign. It'll show you if there's actually another option to throw from, or if it's just the one single option that you're at. So as you can see right there on that sign, this course is really well laid out and it does get quite a bit of traffic. So following the trails from one tee pad to the next hole and from that hole to the next tee pad, etc., it really isn't that hard to navigate. There's a couple little spots that aren't really labeled, but I mean, you could still pretty much figure it out. As an example, this is hole 6 right here on the left. There is no sign to the one on the right. That's actually hole 16 that we'll be coming back towards the end of the video. So, and the other thing, as we finish up hole 6 here, see that little orange fence at the top of your screen? That was fenced off. Right there is where you take a left to go up to hole 7. I threw the information about hole 7 up here, even though we're not actually shooting the hole 7 video right now because they had it all fenced off for some reason. I didn't go walking up there to see what was going on. They have that fence up there for a reason, so I'm going to respect that and just leave well enough alone. So we pretty much just walked this trail past hole 7. The start pad would be up behind us at this point and the basket would be off to the left. And then when you finish hole 7, you would come down and right here to start pad hole 8. So we totally bypassed hole 7 because, like I said, they had it all fenced off for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I just respected their wishes and did not walk through that part of the course. And so here we are on hole 8. So like I said earlier, you can see there's a lot of changes in elevation. There's a couple little open spots. Everything is very well labeled. You'll notice that the tee pads are pretty flat for the most part. Like I said, it's pretty easy to navigate, but we do have the satellite images available, so the link is below this video. If you want to click on the satellite images and check that out, you're more than welcome to do that. So the other thing, as we finished hole 9, speaking of satellite images, I should have looked at my own satellite images here when I did hole 10. So the start pad for hole 10, I looked everywhere. I actually paused the video right about here and walked around, and I don't know how I missed it, but it's actually to the left of this road right there. I found basket 10, but I missed the start pad, and I don't know how I missed it, so I guess I should have used my own satellite images. Hell, I don't know. Shit happens, we're moving on, but that is basket 10. The start pad is to the left of that road, like I pointed out earlier. And then hole 11 goes, now we're gonna start kind of zigzagging up this mountain. See, this is that, where I was telling you the sunlight is kind of a little blinding in the camera here, so like I say, I'll apologize for that again, but you can still pretty much see what's going on for the most part. It was pretty late in the day and the sun was starting to set, and you know, it is what it is, right? So very beautiful course in my opinion. I love how there's all the different foliages. You got the trees to make a very challenging hole. Some of them are short, some of them are a lot longer. You got some nice open holes where you can really send it. So overall, I really love this course. I think it's a great course in the Big Sky area. Love being in the mountains, love being in the trees. So this course is pretty much right up my alley. This definitely is ranked up at the very top as far as I'm concerned. Very beautiful course, and I highly recommend anybody that wants to throw this to get out there and give this a go. So now, with all that being said, I do want to take a few minutes, like always, and give a huge shout out to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys' support. You guys are really helping this whole thing move along. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. If you're not a subscriber, then I just ask that you hit that subscribe button, and I really appreciate your support if you would do that. And if you're liking this video up to this point, also feel free to hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. So back to the course, we're just wrapping things up here on hole 14, and we're about ready to approach hole 15. This is where we pretty much start hiking up towards the top of this mountain. And when we get up there to throw hole 17 and 18, I'll tell you what, man, that is a very epic view. I got up to hole 17 by the time I climbed up all this mountain, and I had to sit down and take a short pause for a good cause, you know, catch my breath. And I just sat up there at T-pad 17 for about 5 minutes and just enjoyed the view. I mean, it's just beautiful up there. So then after you get up to the top, as you can see here in a minute, now we're hiking up hole 16. You'll see the view that I'm talking about, and then you get some really nice throws. A little short one on hole 17, and then a really nice long one off this mountain to go all the way back down to 18. So, yep, here it is. What do you think? Is that awesome? You just sit up there, I just chilling. That's a great spot. Anyway, like I said, it's a short little basket just right here. Now 18's got 2 different T-pads. Like I said, a lot of them do. This is option number 1. I didn't hit all the options on the others, but I happened to hit 18, so that's option 1. And then right here is option 2. And right through those trees, way out there in the flat area, is actually where the basket is, way out there. So yeah, you can see it's an epic throw off of that cliff. Now when I first came down, the camera angle just kind of slightly went off to the right. You're going to see basket 1. See basket 1 there? Don't let that confuse you. That's actually 1, not 18. It just kind of got in the shot as I was climbing down the trail. Hole 18 is all the way out here. All right, my friends, here we are at the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Hit the like button. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you guys in the next video.